Hello everyone, my name is Samia and I do book related videos here on YouTube. Right now I'm going to be doing a bookshelf tour. It's not going to be the normal bookshelf tour because I'm not going to pull every book out on my shelves, just because this is going to be kind of like an in-between bookshelf tour. Something that I want to show you guys before I move things around, and that way I can see for myself what the heck is going on. What my shelves have looked like, kind of like a progression. And so right now I'm going to be showing you guys my shelves, and I'll let you guys know I have a lot of unread books, and I think that's a video that I have planned that I want to talk about, like a TBR, very soon. And so just know that I buy a lot of books from Book Outlet or like on Amazon or on sales. And basically I spend all of my extra money that I can on books. And so I didn't buy all these books at one time. I think I've been collecting for 4 or 5 years now. And so it's been a long time coming. You know, I have a lot of unread books because I don't read as much as I like, but I am completely obsessed with buying books. And so just be warned for that yes, I have a lot of books that I haven't read, but that's okay. I'm okay with it. And if I'm okay with it, you should be too, because why not, you know? It's not bothering you. And so, yeah, basically that's that. The reason why I'm doing this, and I'll have you know, my shelves are a wreck right now because I recently moved this one like over, and so everything's like pushed back and like a mess. But I am I'm moving one of my shelves out of my room, and will be fixing my bookshelves in probably about a month when I finish school and have time to actually do it. And so I'm taking one of these shelves out of my room and putting my school stuff on it in my office area. And so that's why I'm doing this video now. And that's also why my shelves look a wreck. And that's also why I'm not taking every book off the shelf, because it would be a really big thing for me to edit, and I am taking summer classes, and so I just don't want to put that pressure on myself and then not end up doing it. And so yeah, basically that's that. I'm going to do my best to show you the perspective and everything like that, because I am going to be doing this by myself, and I am filming on my sister's iPhone 7 or 6 or whatever it is, I don't know. And so I didn't want to like bring out her camera for this because focusing and all that would be way too difficult. And so bear with me with this. And yes, it's a mess in here and I don't have much organization, but I want to show you guys my shelves, and I want to show myself in the future what my shelves look like. At this point, it is June 12th, 2017, and this is what my shelves look like. So let's just go ahead and get started. Okay, so I don't have a tripod. I have like a little stand for the camera. I should look at the camera too. I'm just trying to make sure that you can see everything and not the rest of my messy room. And so I'm standing kind of like at the end. I was just sitting right there on my little poof, and I was filming that part. And so this is my shelf. So here is my door, and then my shelves go that way. So I'm going to flip the camera around and show you what the rest of it looks like. All right, so I'm behind the camera now. So there is my door. I'm going to do a little bit of an overview the best I can because I can't move super far back. But right here, I have some like book items. I have like pictures and stuff there, and then that's magnetic and all magnets there. I have one 3x3 cubicle here, and then underneath it I have another 3x3 that doesn't really have much books. Just down at this corner it has some school related stuff, and then right next to that I have a 2x2 right there that I just recently added. That before I used to have all of this stuff hanging in the middle on the wall back there, but I just recently put that there, and so I have some there. And underneath that I have a smaller like half-size shelf, and I have books there. And then here is where I usually sit and film. Here's my filming setup. I have four containers of nothing, basically, like storage. I set the camera there. I have my light. It's literally just like a lamp with no shade. I'm trying to like not make it that. And then that's my like nightstand, and then my bed is right there. And so I have my 2 shelves here, and they are the taller ones that, are like 6 feet or 6.5 feet, something like that. And so that's all right there. And so now I'm going to go ahead and go back over to the shelf and explain this 3x3. I'm first going to explain it like in general, and then I'll, you know, zoom up and I'll show you slowly. I'll pan like each shelf, that way you can see the books that are there. So the bottom ones obviously, as well as this one, are just filled with like junk basically. Like, it's not book related, it's just stuff. This one's candles, some more stuff, and sunglasses. Here, this is like just my little, I don't know. I didn't know what to do with this stuff. I got a bookworm, not a bookworm box. Oh my goodness, Samia. It ends with us box, and I have like the t-shirt and the tote bag and then my little sucre hat from Prison Break, and I just put that there because it's a white shirt and I don't want to wear it because I'll probably ruin it, and so I wanted to keep it there in a nice condition. And so I have my bookworm boxes up there. They go a few stacks higher, but it's pretty embarrassing, and so yeah. So I'm gonna go ahead and show you. So this is my first one, and basically this, I don't know, this shelf just has my newer books that I've gotten recently. There isn't much organization to them other than like their size. I've tried to make their size match, but I'm still working on it. And so here is the first shelf. And then in this one, I have some author pens and then author bookmarks that I have back there. So I'm just going to go ahead and continue. And then there's that stuff down there. I just have some more stuff. And those are all filled with school things that I'm eventually going to be putting into a bookshelf on its own. And so in between there, I have some romance reveal boxes just stuck in there. A picture up there. These two, I have books that I need to haul, so I turn those around just to keep the element of surprise in. Here I have some more books that I've just gotten recently. Again, there isn't really much organization to it. It's just all kind of thrown in there, except these are more of my poetry. So I keep those there because I do keep that organized in their own little pile. And so then in this cubicle here, I have it's a big wooden sign back there, and it says, "I read past my bedtime." My sister got it for me. Thanks, Alex. Here I have some more like author stuff, and in there and in there. It just depends on the size. I get those from like the bookworm box and the romance reveal. It comes with all that, so I use those when I'm reading. I have a little like bird here that I think reminds me of Prison Break. And then I have some more magnets that I don't have room for. A little like Cleopatra looking statue, because I am Egyptian if you don't know. And then I have some more stuff back there. And so then down on this shelf, I'm going to go ahead and show you. Again, these ones, there isn't much organization other than size. And so I have my bigger paperbacks up here, and then my hardbacks, and then more hardbacks that are a little bit taller. So that's that one. And then underneath that one is this shelf. I have, you know, my smaller paperbacks that all line up. And then I also have some like items that I've gotten in bookworm boxes and romance reveal boxes in that container. I have a Harry Potter book for some reason there, and then some cozies or koozies, I don't know what they're called. Here I have a pile of books that I did a unhaul for, and so I need to get rid of those soon. I have some movies, DVDs, and then that has like my TBR jar from like a few years ago. I wrote down every title that I had on my shelf, and then I never used it. And then that's a bookworm box little tote thing. And so now I'm going to stand back up and show you the two bigger giant shelves. That's what those ones look like. And so these ones have a little bit more organization than the other ones, so I'm going to go ahead and show you. So this first shelf up at the top has all of my finished series. And so I have the first book in the series pulled out, and then the rest are pushed back behind it. You can kind of see them all back there just to save some room. Down here I have books that are also part of a series that I have started but I haven't finished. And so again, the first one is pulled out, and then I just have rows and rows of books back there as well that are the other books in the series. So I have all of those there. I'm trying to get it all in frame. And then down here, I just have them organized by size. So I have bigger hardbacks, normal size hardbacks, and then a little bit smaller ones, and those are paperbacks. Down here as well, you know, just they're organized by size. I used to have them organized by color, but I redid that, and that was probably my biggest mistake because I have no idea where any of my books are anymore. And then down here on this bottom shelf, I have books that kind of are just like random books that I got a long time ago that are by authors that aren't very known, and the books aren't very known. Here I have books that are, I have some smaller books there and books that I don't have the book one yet, but these ones in the middle are all by like the same author. Like, so down here I have books that I have multiple by the same author. So I have some John Green, Nicholas Sparks, and then these books I think are all books that aren't book one. Back there, right there, I have a whole bunch of Sarah Dessen books, and then all the way back in that corner I have the Series of Unfortunate Events books. And so that's what that one looks like. And then this one is my next, you know, big full-size shelf. I'm going to go ahead and show you this one. And so I have the Divergent books, and these are books that are in series that I read. Most of these I read like a long time ago. Up there I have a Disney princess book that I am so in love with, and then I have a book that I wrote in high school, like a children's book that I wrote in high school, and then some magazines that are related to Divergent. This next shelf is basically the companion to this shelf, and so this is books that are part of a series that I haven't finished the series, and so these are all like the book 1s and 2s that I've read that I still have yet to finish. Down here I have more of like my finished ones, I guess you could say. So I have like After by Anna Todd. This was like the first series that I like really remember reading. So in love with that. I love Nicole Williams. And then over here I have a thing that I used to keep my pens in, but then I had too many, and so I put all of my Bookworm Box pens back there. Bookworm Box socks, a little glass pyramid that says Egypt on it, and a bookmark that is in sign language. Then I have my Kindle there because I have to fix it. Long story. Down here I have my, I don't really know how to explain it, but I basically have Abby Glines, Colleen Hoover, and Jamie McGuire on there. So that's all Abby Glines. And then Colleen Hoover and Jamie McGuire. I am missing a few because I've, you know, lent them out. And I think that's why this shelf looks a little, like, misshaped, because there are a few that I've lent out to friends. And so usually this one is full, and this one as well is usually, like, super, super stacked with books. In that jar I have pins that I've gotten in, like, bookworm boxes and stuff. There I have notes of, like, really cool names that I like to write them down. Down here I have books that are like standalones that I've read, and then here are all of my T.M. Fraser and Aurora Rose Reynolds books. I don't know why they're knocked over. I think because I moved my shelf. And then down at the bottom I just have more school stuff here. I have some like scrapbooks there, and I guess some paper towels and napkins, you know, just in case. But that's that. And then next to it is just my, you know, like nightstand. My bed is huge. It actually goes up to my waist. And so I have random stuff, and then a pile of books that I read basically last year that I want to film reviews for, but I probably never will. And then the book I'm currently reading and a tripod there. And that's basically it. So I'm going to go ahead and back up and try and give you guys another overview of all of my shelves. So that's what it looks like. I hope this video was okay for you guys. I know it's not like the best, but yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and flip this back around. And so yeah, I hope it wasn't like super shaky or anything, and that you guys got to see a good glimpse into my bookshelves and how I film, because yep, I just sit on a, oh, I moved it. But that's how I do it. It's really not hard to, you know, set up, and I just, you know, get my light out and turn it on and start filming for you guys. And so yeah, that's my bookshelf tour, kind of. I plan to do an updated one in like August when I'm so out of breath because it's like the middle of June and it's like 90 degrees and I can't have my fan on, so I'm like dying. But I plan to do a updated one once I get the other bookshelves in here and organized and everything, but let me know if you guys would want me to pull out every book on the shelf and show you the title, because if that is something that you guys want, I will dedicate myself to do it. But yeah, so that's that. I hope you guys enjoyed. Let me know if you have any questions, and I think that's it. Follow me on Twitter, Facebook, and Goodreads. My username for everything is Samia Allie, and yeah. I think that's it, but I'm going to go ahead and turn my fan on because it's super hot. But I hope you guys enjoyed. Leave some comments down below. Like this video, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye!